let's talk about something we're all going to maybe argue about. Have you seen it, Simon? Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special?
Oh, what a pile of crap.
What a
Oh.
pile of crap.
So this is what happened. James Gunn decided that he really liked the Star Wars Holiday Special, and he went, I know what people would really like. They'd really like me to do a holiday special just like the Star Wars Holiday Special, except with the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what a real kind of mid-range Phase 4 needs to bookend it.
And I'm friends with a slightly shit band, so maybe I'll get them to do a couple of musical numbers.
Yeah, and get the runtime up a bit. I mean,
Jesus.
For me, it felt like a glorified one-shot. I will say, I was in the festive spirit, and it was fun with having some kind of really low-key outtake style hijinks with a couple of the Guardians.
Disagree.
Okay, yeah, fair. I didn't mind. Kids didn't mind it. It was what it was, but it was utterly inconsequential, and it could have been a one-shot slapped on the Guardians 3 disc, and no one would have even batted an eyelid. I think they padded it out with too much music, and I think that it felt very, very cheap TV at times. And I really struggled with how the other Guardians, other than the two main characters they focus on, which is Drax and Mantis, who I like, the other Guardians didn't really seem to be in for the gag. Pratt in particular, I found him just not reacting to anything the way I expected him to, particularly towards the end. It was like his break from filming Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and they were like, can you come and join and just go on the set for this and look amazed? And he's like, yeah, I guess, yeah, good. Wow. Oh, wow. And it just didn't seem like he was on board in the way that the others were, because Drax and Mantis were game for it. And I think it's just Kevin Bacon.
If you see it in the right light, I guess, yeah, but it was not good.
I feel like it was, when I watched it, what I came away thinking was that it was the most product-y thing that the MCU has ever produced. It was the most obvious, like, content for the sake of content. Like, I by the end of it, I couldn't work out why they had made it. Like, I couldn't work out, like, well, they're not earning any money from it. No one's subscribing to Disney Plus just to watch this. Like, I famously absolutely love Christmas, and I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies as well. I really like the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie, which I understand some people think is not as good as the first one, but I think is great.
It's better.
Yeah, maybe.
It's better.
And I like Drax, and I like Mantis, yet for 35 minutes, I was bored shitless. And it was like watching an Amdram production, you know, like, it was like watching teenagers do their impression of Guardians of the Galaxy. And I was cringing all the way
you just
through.
hate Kevin Bacon, that's all it is.
Do you know what? I think Kevin Bacon's great. And he was watching Santa Claus versus the Martians. That gets a big tick. Boy, oh boy. James Gunn, nice one. Appreciation for Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. And the soundtrack was also killer, including Smashing Pumpkins Christmas song, which is on my Christmas list every year, and the Julian Casablancas cover of Wish It Was Christmas Today, which is also brilliant. Other than that,
you've got Mark behind you biting his tongue. There's blood right now.
Mark, Ghostbusters Afterlife is a 9, Costello.
That's right. So you've all missed the point completely. You know how long it takes to put up your Christmas tree? It takes 44 minutes to put up your Christmas tree. Right? That is what that entire thing was designed for.
44 minutes to put up your Christmas tree?
Yes.
You don't have a 3-year-old, do you?
No. the whole point is it is nothing. It is not to be considered canon whatsoever to anything. It is designed to be put on in the background while the Baileys are drunk, the baubles are a hanging. That's why there's all those crappy songs on the side. You don't need to watch any of that stuff. And occasionally, if you have a glance over, you'll see Drax and Mantis doing something mildly amusing. But that is literally it. That's what it was designed for. And
literal background view.
Yes,
you're trying to celebrate it.
Absolutely. And I was slouched on the sofa yesterday, cream crackered after a weekend watching sport. I'd been berating various people, including Kaz, for putting their Christmas tree up in November. Because it's November. And I was the most grinchy I could ever be. And pressed play on that. And 44 minutes later, I was halfway up the stairs ready to get my tree out the loft. I tell you. It is utterly inconsequential. I am not going to deny anything that you've said, but I think its purpose is solely, it's the equivalent of an MCU bauble to just stick on your tree. That's what it is. Why did James Gunn do it? Because he just thought, I can do it. Why not? There is not a Marvel Christmas thing. Why not? So I take it.
All of that sounds terrible.
Not at all. So I do not disagree with any of the critical the critical bombs that have been dropped in its general direction. But for me, it just got me in the Christmas spirit. And for that, perfect.
I mean, God, this last 4 minutes has made me laugh more than that. 40 minutes.
It was the capstone of the grave that is Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's pretty much it.
Oh, bar humbug, you swines.
I love Christmas. I can't wait to
put my tree up.
I've got my Christmas jumper on. I'm in the spirit.
Yeah.
Christmas doesn't like you, Tom.
I got my Christmas jacket on.
Christmas can get in the frigging queue.